Howdy. Well, this is a bike ride going the other way. So it's episode 2 of A Ride Around the Village. It should be called A Ride Around the Villages, actually. And the reason this one deserves a little introduction from me is I've highlighted on the video the point at which I actually become lost. When I'm riding around this area, I'm cognizant of the fact that there are a lot of little villages around there connected by a network of farm tracks, and they all look the same. So how do I ever find my way back to the right village? There are no signs, and up until this time I didn't even know the name of the village. So it was always in the back of my mind and made it into a slightly, white knuckle experience. Should there ever be white knuckles for me? I'm kind of past all that shit now. But I've actually highlighted the point at which I become lost, and I do become lost, and the adrenaline levels start to rise, and I ask my way back, and all's well that ended well. Enjoy. Okay, let's go the other way. Here we go. Where am I? We're now approaching the outskirts of this end of the village. Malang style house. As a measure of how things have slipped over Songkran, in the old days when I used to come here, they used to have a great football tournament every year at Songkran in this field. But now economic pressures have started, and they can no longer afford to buy the uniforms for the teams. They can no longer afford to run the teams. So it doesn't happen anymore. We have football here, Songkran normally. Something tells me it's going to be a very quiet Songkran this year. There's no big party in the temple. Holy mother of God. Rough ride. Hardly ever go into that temple. Burning around here. Darling. Let him go first. I can hear noise saying it. scared of getting lost. Landmarks, you need landmarks, so this is one I use. Now you can go down that way and get to the water, and I think if we go this way we can catch the ferry. Let's have a look. So it's kind of idyllic, isn't it? You look out there, there's the water, buffalo in the field. It really is rather nice. Okay, what are we doing? Note this sign. This is your marker to avoid getting lost. When you see this sign on the way back, you should turn right to return the same way that you came. Yeah, you have to turn left, and there's that sign there telling me I've got to turn right when we get back. Right there, the sign. This looks promising. I think the ferry is down there. Plenty of water. If we look here, although the water level has dropped, this should all be underwater here. You can see out there where the old trees were, where they cut them down before they flooded the valley. Same here, all the old trees. This here should be underwater in the rainy season. Down here. Oh, it does stop it. Ugh. Oops. Okay, so now we have to wait for the ferry. I'm not actually going to catch it, but it's good to watch it. He's out there somewhere. He's out there. Alright, get back to you. So, here we are down by the water. I can't zoom, it's a GoPro. They're very limited in what they can do. But out there, maybe I can zoom it in post-production. Out there, you can see the barges where they do the fishing. And over there, here comes the ferry. Lots more fishing going on over there. So here comes the ferry. See, I'm watching what's going on with my camera here. A masterpiece of Thai ingenuity. Great down here, I love it. $20 baht, just giving him 50 cents. course, knowing me, I'm more interested in the engine than anything else, but what can you do? Forward a bit more. Oh, too much. Give him 100 baht, Roy baht. I think the fare's 20 baht. Well, I could do that job. What a nice way to spend your retirement, eh? Okay, now he's got them off the coastline. He'll ask for another 20 baht. No, only joking. So this is ingenious, you see. He's just going to swing his little boat around, and now he's going forwards. How cool is that? I'll use the magnifying function in the edit program so you can see it a bit better. Well, that's all there is to it. You see, this is a class act waiting room. Look, they've got hammocks. You can have a kip while you're waiting for the boat to come in, the boat to come in. If you're of an agricultural mind, you could go out there and have a dig. It's so nice here, I love it. Well, Arizona isn't. California isn't. Okay. Well, now we've already done this, so okay. So we're on our way back again. It always looks different going back, so don't get lost, Graham. Oh. Let's just check I'm still framed up. That was a big bump. Maybe my camera is no, still looks alright. It was my head that went funny, not the camera. And look out, Graham, here is the sign, here is your marker. You should turn right here to avoid becoming lost. But you didn't, did you? You just sailed right past it. So it's your fault, you didn't look out, now you're in trouble. Concentrate. You've got to remember that turning to the right. It all looks different on the way back. Remember that bit? Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't know. I honestly don't know. This doesn't pan out then. Don't remember this. Ban Hua Hing Cup. Cup. Ban Hua Hing. Tin on, okay. I did not come this way, I don't think. Yes, you do. That pole and that gatehouse, this is where you normally turn left on the way out of the village. So you're almost home. Ban Hua Hing. Good idea to memorise the name of the place you came from. All these little villages look much alike. Ooh, what are you barking at? Ooh. Right, Tiger? Hey? What's up with you, mate? This way around there. Alright. Alright. Well, that was a 20-minute video, but the real bike ride was over 2 hours, so I was rather aggressive with the editing. You have to be. I'm sure you're not interested in watching me pounding through the roads for 2 hours. So I hope you managed to stick with me for 20 minutes. Bye bye.